I originally wrote a letter that I was going to email to the White House. However, given the Obama administration's track record with emails, I decided to make a video to make sure that it gets viewed. So I'm going to read the letter right now. Mr. Obama, I'm not going to address you as the President or the Commander-in-Chief. You don't deserve it. I have failed to see in any way that you've earned it. I am a citizen of the United States of America. More importantly, I am born and raised and a current resident of Chattanooga, Tennessee. I also hold a title. The difference is, I earned mine. I am proud to say that I am a United States Marine. I happen to be the one who removed his family's front porch flag 3 days ago, folded it, and delivered it to a crime scene in my dress blues, which I haven't worn for 3 years. I have been a veteran of the Marine Corps for 4 years now. After coming home from work, my wife and I drove 45 minutes across town for me to pay my respects to honor my fallen brothers that I had never had the privilege of knowing. I work 6 days a week at a blue-collar job to provide for my wife and 2 sons, which doesn't leave much time to do anything else. But this is important, so I made the time. July 16th, 2015, 3 days ago. I lost 4 Marine brothers in a terrorist attack in Chattanooga. Yesterday, we lost one more military brother. The people of this nation, and the people of Chattanooga in particular, are now grieving the deaths of 5 fallen heroes. Day of the attack, you deliver a statement, and you don't even have the decency to stand up. You talk on the Charleston shooting, standing up. You talk on the Boston bombings, standing up. Baltimore, standing. Mike Brown, standing. Greece, standing. Washington Naval Yard shooting, standing. Whitney frickin' Houston, you stood up. 4 Marines are gunned down and killed, followed by a sailor, after days of fighting for his life. All on American soil, while on duty, but unarmed, defenseless. And you sit slumped down in a chair and ramble through some poorly scripted apology that seems as sincere as you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. We have a saying in the Marine Corps. Towards the end of your active service, you're told, don't drop your pack. Mr. Obama, you never put your pack on. Since this is no longer a private message to Mr. Obama, I'd like to take a minute and send my deepest and sincere condolences to the families and loved ones of those killed in the attacks, and know that not a day has gone by that I haven't cried for my fallen brothers with you, and I pray for you all. United States Marine Corps, Gunnery Sergeant Thomas Sullivan, age 40, 2 tours in Iraq, earned 2 Purple Hearts, directly to his parents, Jerry and Betty Sullivan, and his 2 siblings, Joe and Diane. United States Marine Corps, Staff Sergeant David Wyatt, age 37, directly to his wife, Lori Wyatt. United States Marine Corps, Sergeant Carson Holmquist, age 27, 2 tours in Afghanistan, specifically to his wife, Mrs. Holmquist and son. United States Marine Corps, Lance Corporal Squire Skip Wells, age 21, directly to his longtime girlfriend, Carolyn Dove. Still become a Marine. It is amazing that you still have the drive to become a United States Marine after all the chaos that has occurred. I respect you for it. I am proud of you for it. If you decide still to move to Chattanooga, we would be happy to have you. And most recently, United States Navy Petty Officer Randall Smith, age 26. Prayers directly to the wife and 3 daughters. To all of you, if there is anything we can do, feel free to let us know. Our contact information will be below. Now, back to you, Mr. Obama. It seems to me, and apparently I'm not alone in this, that you have done more damage to this country than anything. A once proud nation that stood for liberty, justice, and freedom is now in chaos. These people are fighting each other. There's rioting in the streets, and history is being censored by political correctness. There are actually debates about whether or not to destroy protected national monuments. Those monuments were made long before your 2008 entrance into our leadership. They explain the journey of Americans traveled. They celebrate the men and women that gave so much, including their lives, and fought for our freedoms and liberties you're so quick to dissolve, which actually makes sense. You don't want us remembering that people once rose up and fought for our freedoms from an over-controlling government and won, while you are busy taking away those freedoms and liberties one by one. I never thought there'd be a day that Americans would fear paying their respect to fallen heroes whose only fault was showing up for work that day. Kids aren't required to unite and say the Pledge of Allegiance because it may offend them. Reality check. They aren't sitting down because God offends them. They're sitting down because you say it doesn't matter. Our government is picking and choosing for us whose history is worth remembering. Our founding fathers knew this day would come again. So they left us, the people, the power to overcome with knowledge, as they once did. Our founders came together and overthrew a government that thought that they were almighty. Mr. Obama, you are a tyrant and nothing more. We have militarized police and military training within civilian population. Freedom of the press is disregarded, and media has been forbidden, so nobody can see what's happening. It doesn't work like that. The American people's taxes pay for things that we don't want and never asked for. We work hard, support our families and pay our bills, and yearly you take more and more away from us. The United States, thanks to your benevolence, with our money, is estimated to owe $21.694 trillion by the end of this fiscal year, September 30th. That's from usgovernmentdebt.us if you want to look it up. When you came into office in 2008, we owed $9 trillion. So decisions made by you and your buddies, my sons, all the way to my great-grandchildren, will be born into debt. Thank you. You take weekly vacations and golf trips, while Americans have to work late into their senior years or try or die to retire. We're forced to pay for outrageously expensive crap healthcare or face fines, yet you and your minions are exempt. Our veterans who fought for this country and followed your every order need your help, and you're letting them die because of paperwork, wait lists, and gun-free zones. Our kids are eating cardboard that my dog wouldn't eat, while yours are being catered to by fancy chefs and eat like royalty. You must be so proud of what this country has become under your rule, your majesty. We the people have asked for answers and information, the truth, and for our voices to be heard. All attempts have been pushed to the side, swept under the rug, or diverted to some new controversy by what was supposed to be the most transparent administration. No more. No more backroom deals and secret documents. Bills that can't be read before voting on. We are no longer asking for answers. We are demanding them. We are no longer asking for you to take action. We demand it. We are no longer asking for your attention. We will be listened to. Remember this if nothing else. You work for us, not the other way around. We see through the smoke cast down by Washington. We demand the transparency that you promised us. So, Mr. Obama, step up and do what a president is supposed to do. Strive to improve the lives of the American people and the military that defends you. Do what's best for us, not your bottom line, not your personal agenda, or get out of the way. Soon, the time will come where Americans, not just white, not just black, not brown, not just Christian or atheist, gay or straight. All of us. We will unite. We will take back our country and restore our liberties. So either step up or step down. You want our respect? Earn it. Because right now, all you have is our resentment. We the people demand a response for this video. And this time, let's try standing up. My family and I fully understand the consequences of making this video. But we feel that this needs to be said. It needs to be heard. And it needs to be addressed. May God bless the United States of America. And prayers to Chattanooga, all the families and friends of those lost, and all the victims associated. My family is here for you. And if there's anything that we can do, please let us know.